Welcome to JJ's Trail Review. Today I am riding the city trails of Eden Prairie, starting out at Anderson Lake Park Reserve. I weaved through some neighborhoods, went along Neill Lake, around Starring Lake, and then along Purgatory Creek and around a wide spot that is like a lake. I then returned along Anderson Lake's Parkway to the Park Reserve. The entire ride took me about an hour. It was just under 13 miles, and it had moderate elevation change. So here I am leaving Anderson Lake's Park Reserve and heading east along Anderson Lake's Parkway. Before long, there is this exit that goes under Anderson Lake's Parkway. This is Neill Lake Road. It weaves through this neighborhood, and then it goes past the Olympic Hills Golf Club. And you can see Neill Lake off to the left. A nice stretch here. And at the far west end of Neill Lake, you turn right onto Larkspur Lane. This is the only stretch of the ride that is on the street. It's just for a few blocks. And then a quick left on Preserve Boulevard. And then a right onto Homeward Hills Road. And then it's just a few blocks up that, and you're back at Anderson Lake's Parkway. You take another left. So this is once again heading west along Anderson Lake's Parkway. Now there is another tunnel to go to the north side, which I took, and then I continued west along Anderson Lakes. And this is crossing Flying Cloud Drive. This is the busiest intersection on this ride. Then it's just a few more blocks heading west. And then here it is a left on Starring Lake Parkway. And that is the exit to go along the Purgatory Creek Trail, which I will take after I round Starring Lake. Right after that is the main entrance into the Starring Lake Park. And this trail runs right along the perimeter of Starring Lake. and that is crossing over Purgatory Creek exiting the south end of Starring Lake. And then back to the entrance. And then a quick right on Starring Lake Parkway. And then a very quick left along Purgatory Creek. And the trail goes along Purgatory Creek for a while. There's where it splits off. There's a wide spot that's like a lake in Purgatory Creek. And that area split off to go around the other side of it. It's also where I will join back up after rounding it. There's a right along Technology Drive. This is still very close to the water's edge. Now this is an optional route. I chose to take this path that kind of splits the water. This is probably underwater a lot of times if the water's really high. And there's kind of a sketchy little bridge here. I chose to walk the bike over the bridge. Again, this is all optional. You could go around the full thing. Continuing on to the main trail. And then this is a right along Columbine Road. It's a pretty short amount of time, and then the trail breaks back off to the right and along the creek. Just back over the creek. Now this is heading back south, right along the creek. This is crossing Starring Lake Parkway and turning left. And then this is backtracking going right on Anderson Lakes Parkway. Crossing Flying Cloud Drive. And this time I stayed along the south of Anderson Lakes Parkway until I got to one of these tunnels that goes underneath. And then it's a short ride along the north side of Anderson Lakes Parkway back to Anderson Lakes Park Reserve. Thank you for watching. Let me know if there's a trail you'd like me to review.